All right, good night. I'm about to turn in soon, but I just want to do a quick video before I lay myself down to sleep. Pray to the Lord my soul to keep. Yeah, I know that jazz. Yeah, just first, well, I usually do these videos talking about who people are passing away, amongst other stuff. Well, just heard that one notable actor grown up with Clarence Gilyard Jr. Best yet, if you know him from Matlock, first Die Hard movie, but more famously as James Trevette in Walker Texas Ranger. Just heard the dude passed yesterday. Like the guy, I wouldn't say like he was a spring chicken, like he passed away at the age of 66. From and they're not releasing what why he passed away from, but I can surmise he probably was battling some illness, most likely cancer for a while, because dude didn't really do that much acting after Walker ended. Cause I think he figured, okay, that was just my biggest role that I was doing. Even though he's done other stuff before Walker became a thing, but I think he was doing teaching, which was his real passion. And let's hear this. No, the real kicker, which is surprising, is that you're expecting, with regards to the Castle Walker, who's gone off to that great green ranch in the sky, would be Chuck Norris himself. 'Cause Chuck is up there in age, like he's in his 80s now. And you're expecting that you'll be hearing about Chuck Norris's passing before Clarence Gilyard's passing. Because Chuck Norris is way older than Clarence Gilyard himself. So, like, Chuck Norris is still around, even though, like I said, like he's has more days behind him in front of him. But Clarence Gilyard, who's almost, I won't say young to be son, but like, or like his little kid brother, his time came before Chuck Norris. Imagine that, because it just goes to show you never know it's your time to go, regardless of how old you are or not. Because there are people who live to be a very good long age, and there are people who are younger who don't. So you just never know when it's your time to go. That's the thing. But my condolences go to his family and friends. I think he has 3 kids and a wife. I could be wrong, 3 or 4 kids, but they're all mourning right now. I think Chuck Norris himself let gave this standard my condolences thing from Instagram page, and I think we heard from Sher J. Wilson because he and her Clarence were cool. But I suspect that they're going to hear from her soon, and I'm pretty sure like the other cast members like Judson Mills and Nia Peoples are going to be saying their condolences soon, as well as some people from the other movies and shows he's been in will just be saying, "Hey, condolences" and all of that. But yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, I know people, even myself, to be honest, had a issue with the role he took as Trevette, like which was kind of like a demeaning role in a sense. Even though I like the show for the martial arts action. Yeah, he pretty much played like the stereotypical black sidekick stereotype, which was put in some ways. But the fact that, hey, if you like martial arts and action, you could just basically say, yeah, I do not like what they're doing with the character, but yeah, we'll just watch still for entertainment reasons and just to see some people get their asses beaten. So yeah, regardless, rest in peace to dude, whatever. And I think also who passed from was Irene Cara, if you remember her. Like she sung the song for Fame. Was doing her thing for a while. I think that she retired from the music industry because there's some BS that she had to go through behind the scenes, and that she got blackballed from what she said some decades ago. And I mean, I remember her in a sense, but she passed away also. Rest in power to that sister as well. Maybe I'll do a recording on both Clarence Gilyard and Aaron Carr passed away because both of them were icons in black culture. Um, so that's so we can so I may or may do some videos on them soon. But yeah, what I was going to talk about is the World Cup, which has been happening recently. I usually cover the World Cup, even though I'm not a big soccer fan, but honestly, I didn't really get that much into because one is so late in the year, like this is fall. World Cup is usually supposed to be in the summer, but because of the pandemic, they pretty much were slowly starting things back again and figured, okay, let's just do it at the end of this year. And yeah, I haven't really been following it that much, but there's been some controversy which honestly haven't been too keeping up with it. So I didn't really, so if you haven't seen me do much on World Cup like I usually do, it's because I just think that I just really been busy with other stuff, and usually it's in the summer when World Cup is supposed to kick off that I can be more attentive to it. But maybe I'll do something about it. But I think it's too late in the year. But I understand because of the pandemic that kind of just shifted things a bit. Now they want to talk about the what's the name of the NFL play coach owner? I don't know if it's Jerry Jones. I think that's his name. If I'm wrong, correct me. He there was a photo way back when he was a teenager of him borrowing those black kids in the South who wanted to attend school for desegregated not first segregated. This remember the I really am just bad at names, but he was one of the people who were kids or little snots who were trying to bar those black kids from entering that school. Remember the government, the government had to protect those kids from those little devils who were indoctrinated by their parents. And Jerry Jones obviously was indoctrinated by his parents, and I'm sure that they're rotting in hell wherever they deserve to be. And the old photo of it came back that he was one of those kids, and which is a bit surprised because during the whole Kaepernick thing, he was one of the people that was staunchly against Kaepernick's action and and the black players asserting themselves because organized sports is a slave plantation for those who don't know. And he was one of the people saying, "Nah, I'm against it." And when this came out, nobody was surprised. That's like anyone being surprised that the late Don Imus was part of the KKK or somebody who has racist views be a part of the Nazi party. This wasn't surprising. What's disgusting is that people are trying to excuse it like that. That plantation slave Stephen A. Smith and various others, and unfortunately, some of the members of those 7 black kids, not all, but some are actually trying to forget those eyes forgive you master for Jerry Jones, and unfortunately, it's again not surprising because we have too many Negroes who do this "I forgive you" master crap, and even after them, and even when you think these people are iconic heroes, they then show that reveal that they've always been passive, submissive slaves mentally. But all that is going to affect Jerry Jones, not really. He's going to face some backlash, which he's doing, and then you'll get some coons to come out and just say "I forgive you," like the ones who were doing it already, and then he'll just go about his business. Like he's not going to lose any money. He's not going to get fired or lose his position. He'll just be like Don Sterling at best. He'll just lay low for a while, have all his money, and then when he goes to that clavern down below, they'll then be saying all this nice, wonderful things about him, how he was a good person, despite the fact that he obviously wasn't. So as a single second verse same as the first, so nobody's surprised at this, but that's just been my video. I'm going to bed now. I'll post for real thoughts and miles. Do check out my other YouTube pages as always. Have a good night.